Alright guys, this is Mike from GreatStockPicks.com. I put together a few stocks I'm going to be watching on Monday. Now keep in mind, I don't know how the market's going to open on Monday, if it's going to gap down or gap up. So this is simply that. It's just a watch list. I may trade none of these. I may trade all of them. I doubt that. But usually I end up trading one or two from the watch list. And then as the day unfolds, collectively as a group, we find other things to trade based on intraday action, that sort of thing. But it is important to start each day with a watch list for potential day trades here, and ADM is one of them. ADM is in a range. Sorry, I have my mouse set really fast because I have three 22-inch monitors, and I like to be able to, on the flick of a wrist, send my mouse from one all the way to the other, all the way across all three of them if I have to. So it's not so easy to do the little minutia here with my mouse set so fast. But anyway, ADM is in a range, and now it's down near the bottom of the range, and plus you have the 50-day right there. So this is a good area, this $40 area, a good area to be watching for a potential bounce. Again, I'll be looking at other factors, not just grabbing it blindly at 40. I'll be looking at the SPY, the way the group is acting and that sort of thing. So these are just remember that these are just stocks that I'll be watching. Anything I say tonight making this video doesn't mean I'm going to trade it tomorrow, okay? PGR is near. It bounced nicely off of the $26 area back here. It did kind of break this trend line I drew on Friday, but at the same time, I do look for a possible bounce around 26. Again, same things apply that I just talked about before. Well, actually, it all applies to every stock that I'm showing you here. OPK, nice bottoming tail. Did grab some at 838 on Friday as they got news. They're going to come out and I think on Tuesday and rebut an article, a negative article about them. One of our chat room members also said that the CEO, I think on Friday or Thursday, just bought a big chunk of shares in the open market. So I like this tail. I like the volume. I'll certainly be looking for an intraday trade on that one with the proper setup. SEM is a thinner stock, but it did have a big pop on Wednesday, then a couple days down, and Friday was a fairly narrow day. So if this can trade in a narrow range and then break its early high in the afternoon, we might get a nice trade off that one. But that's probably the only scenario I'll be looking for to trade that one. LNG has been very strong. Now you're down, 5 days in a row. Friday's candle a little bit longer than the other four, and nearing support at 40 bucks. So this is one that's to me worth having on Bounce Watch on Monday as well. LULU, now this is not, I don't look at this and say this is a bullish chart. However, it's not uncommon for something to fall this far, and you can see how quickly this has fallen, right? And then break support. A lot of people view that as, hey, it's down below 60 bucks, it's going to tank, it's going to take out all these lows and everything, and it may over the coming weeks. But sometimes when you get this big of a move in this short of a period, people don't realize that this broken support might just be for Friday and that's it. So this is a good candidate to look for intraday long side trade, in my opinion, as kind of a surprise that's going to catch people off guard, catch shorts off guard. And that may never happen either, so keep in mind, I'm not saying, hey, I'm buying LULU at the open on Monday. But if this, again, can trade in a narrow range and then break its early high in the afternoon, I bet you we get a really nice trade out of it. Another scenario, if this gaps down and opens somewhere down here on Monday and then puts in a narrow 5-minute range, I'd almost guarantee you a break of the 5-minute high would be a very nice long. So there's scenarios we look for. Again, there's no way I can cover them all before the market opens. So, but this one is worth watching for a potential long on Monday, even though it's broken support. KNDI, I really like the strength in this one. Lately, we've had some trades in it in the chat room recently, and you can just see it's really kind of flagging there, right? And now keep in mind it came a long way on Friday, relatively speaking. This is a big candle for KNDI, but this one has really nice support below now. So you had this pop, a pullback, tested support, and looks back, looks to be headed back up. And then we break that flag. This one could in the near future, sorry about that, test these recent highs of 920 and above that, who knows? So this deserves to be on a long watch. I'll try to glance at the weekly chart there. Yeah, so this one feels like it's done going down and you've got support below. This is a good one to watch for some longs and maybe even a swing trade in that one. I told him in chat, we called this, I can't remember, it's 740 something on Friday, I think. I said with a strong close, the daily chart's going to look really good. It might be worth holding a few for a swing trade. I also said the same thing about YRCW. Called this one on Friday on this pullback right around the 8-day or the 5-minute 8-period moving average, right around where my arrow is there. And I said if this closes near the high of the day, that might be worth a swing on a few shares as well, because it's going to have a handsome daily with a strong close, and it does. Look at that volume. Biggest volume in months, and this one could certainly be multi-day. And I'm also watching DGX for a possible long. You finally, after this kind of sell, if you got a little bit of a bottoming tail here, this one may give a nice long just for a trade on Monday. And let's see, I think I've covered everything on the watch list. As always, we'll find other stuff to trade as the day unfolds as well. But decent little watch list to start with here. Have a great rest of your Sunday night, and we'll see everybody on Monday.